Live from downtown Detroit, home of WDIV and Click on Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
Rain tonight, but we do have snow on the way for Christmas Day. Find out how much we're expecting and the chill that all of us will feel.
A grandmother found stabbed to death inside her Garden City home. Tonight, police releasing new information about a 911 call that led officers to that home.
But we begin with one man dead and a woman wounded after meeting up with a man to buy roller skates at a Detroit gas station. Police say the couple arranged the meeting at the BP on Woodward and 7 Mile.
An argument then broke out and the person selling the skates opened fire before driving off down Woodward. Larry Spruill is live along Woodward tonight. Larry, there are multiple layers to this shooting.
Yeah, I can't believe there are 2 locations to this shooting. The first seen right behind me at this BP gas station here at 7 Mile and Woodward. This is where the shooting happened. The other location is just down the street at 8 Mile and Woodward. Let me explain what happened. Police blocked off the intersection of West 7 Mile and Woodward for hours as officers investigated a double shooting, leaving one man dead.
They were actually at the BP gas station at the gas pump.
Captain Vernal Newsom with Detroit Police says the couple was meeting a man here at this BP gas station at the corner of West 7 Mile and Woodward.
This evening, a couple met up with individuals from an online sales outlet, and they met up for the purchasing of skates. During the transaction, the offender produced a weapon and opened fire on both of the individuals.
The suspect fired multiple shots at the couple's car. The back window shattered. The 33-year-old male victim died on the scene. The 41-year-old woman is in the hospital.
Over a pair of roller skates.
And if that's not enough, police say the suspect drove away down Woodward to 8 Mile.
A witness flagged down officers from the transit center and they pursued the individuals.
That's when he got out of his car and ran towards the Meijer grocery store.
And a person was taken into custody later on.
And police say the woman who was shot is recovering in the hospital tonight. We are live on Detroit's west side. Larry Spruill, Local 4.
Larry, I'm just curious, did police say what they were arguing about before the shooting? I know it was over roller skates, but what transpired before that?
And so, Kimberly, they're really trying to put all those pieces together, but police believe that it may have been an argument over how much the pricing of the skates. They had a disagreement with that, and then that led to the shooting ultimately. They're still trying to put that together, Kimberly.
Just senseless. Okay, Larry, thanks.
For the second straight night, President Trump issues a wave of pardons. The 26 pardons tonight included ones for Paul Manafort, his former campaign chairman, as well as the president's longtime ally Roger Stone. Both men had been indicted by special counsel Robert Mueller. Charles Kushner also received a pardon. He's the father of Jared Kushner, the president's son-in-law. Back in 2005, Charles Kushner was convicted of tax evasion, witness tampering, and illegal campaign contributions. Between tonight and last night, the president has granted pardons or commuted sentences of 49 people.
All right, let's check back in with Ben, tracking some showers.
Yeah, and Ben, I think we're all just wondering, when's that rain going to turn to snow?
Well, at least this round, guys, may not. When it finally gets out of here tomorrow morning, we're just going to be getting to temperatures that'll be cold enough to support snow. And by that point, I think most of this moisture is going to be gone. So let's pick it up with Storm Tracker 4. We're starting to see more of these scattered showers just entering the west zone. It's likely going to be after midnight. We'll see a lot of this sort of spread through the area, but it will last overnight. And these are going to be gusty showers, so you're probably going to hear them as well. And then 7 a.m. tomorrow, that's where the edge of the moisture is. So temperatures are going to be in the mid-30s at that point. We may see a snow shower, but more likely it won't be the case. And as we look at the coldest air of the season, you can see that trough rotating through from the northern plain states, and it centers itself right on top of us for both Christmas Eve and Christmas Day. Temperatures will be continually falling during the day on Thursday. In fact, our highest temperatures will be what we wake up to in the morning tomorrow. So we've got the rain moving through tonight, the snow on Christmas Day, and then we start talking about how cold it's going to feel. Wait till you see these numbers, and they're single digits in the 4-zone forecast. We'll run that down for you in just a few minutes, guys.
All right, Ben. Police released new information tonight into the stabbing death of a 77-year-old grandmother who was found dead inside her Garden City home. Her husband was also stabbed. He was rushed to the hospital in critical condition. Victor Williams is live in Garden City tonight, and Victor, police saying they received a 911 call this morning that led officers to that home. What do we know tonight?
Well, since that 911 call was made, this has been the scene right here on Roslyn Street. Investigators looking into this grisly discovery that has now forever changed the lives of a family only 2 days before Christmas.
Just a horrible thing.
Tonight, 2 people are dead, another in the hospital, and what's believed to be an apparent murder-suicide. As investigators flash pictures of evidence on the inside, neighbors outside like Roger Watts are still coming to terms with this tragedy that unfolded in the home on Roslyn Street.
I don't know what went on in there, but my assumption is that they probably tried to fight him off.
Garden City Police got the call around 10:52 a.m. from an unidentified man telling the dispatcher he was going to commit suicide and that his location should be tracked. The caller then abruptly hung up the phone. At this point, it's believed that that was a 20-year-old relative who police found dead, who allegedly stabbed 77-year-old Maria Ortega to death. Local 4 speaking to family members about the grandmother of 10 earlier Wednesday.
She was always so giving and so loving. She had her heart on her sleeve. She would do anything just to see you smile.
Another person, Maria's husband, 81-year-old Ron Ortega, was also stabbed multiple times but survived and was taken to the hospital for further treatment.
He was supposedly in critical condition. That's what his daughter told me also, and that she went to the hospital because they didn't think he was going to make it. I'm sure just the shock of everything, 81-year-old man, that was a lot for him to handle, seeing something happen to his wife like that.
Watts, who lives just a few doors down, is praying for him to have a speedy recovery and for his family to heal, with this horror happening right before the holidays.
Just like to give him my condolences and hope that Mr. Ortega is going to be fine.
And right now, police aren't saying too much about the relationship between that 20-year-old that was found dead and the Ortegas. But as you guys can see right behind me, this is still very much under investigation, with Garden City Police and Michigan State Police investigating. For now, we are reporting live in Garden City. Victor Williams, Local 4, back to you.
So many questions still to be answered in that case, Victor, but certainly a family that's devastated right before the holiday. All right, thanks. Tonight, the CDC says more than 1 million people in the U.S. have now received an initial dose of the COVID-19 vaccine.
Today, the state reporting 3,443 new cases of the virus and an additional 70 deaths. The state's health department says the trends are heading in the right direction, with the rate of new cases on the decline for 29 straight days.
The mobility data is giving indication that, the Thanksgiving surge that we were concerned about, that people were able to stay home and maintain social distancing. It'll be important during this holiday season as well, and New Year's Eve, to ensure that we're maintaining that social distancing. That will be very important.
So far, more than 231,000 doses of the vaccine have been delivered to the state, with about 38,000 shots given. Just one night after a vigil was held for 2 sisters shot and killed, a suspect is now in custody.
Detroit police say an 18-year-old man turned himself in. Sisters Shania and Shakaya Todd were killed last Friday on West Lance Street when shots were fired after an argument. The investigation is ongoing.
Police arrest a woman seen stealing packages and driving off in a Range Rover. 33-year-old Sade Scott of Detroit is charged with 2 counts of mail theft. She allegedly stole packages right off the porches of 2 Detroit homes over the weekend. Police are also investigating whether Scott stole another package this week. She was given $1,500 bond. Will be back in court next month. The Pistons back in action for the first time in 9 months.
We'll have some highlights of tonight's season opener. That's coming up in sports.
And a firefighter runs into a burning barn to rescue a family's dog that was trapped inside. New tonight, the dramatic rescue captured on his helmet camera.
But first, an Oakland County woman scammed out of $29,000. How it happened and the warning now being sent out by the sheriff. That's next.